It's time to see if I can beat the clock on the buzz beater. Ready, set, go. Meghan McCain is leaving The View after 4 very contentious years in which she often got beat up as the New York show's only conservative, largely for personal reasons as she has a new baby and now lives in D.C. She has been fierce and feisty in defending herself, and she took a parting shot at the way the press portrays the program.
The media needs to do a better job of covering the women on this show in general. As Joy pointed out, it is not a fair fight. We are covered with deep misogyny and sexism by the media. Though if 5 men were doing what we do every day, I really do believe that we'd probably have a Pulitzer Prize at this point.
She's got a point about the catfight coverage, and that show won't be the same without her. Jill Biden is on the cover of Vogue, and the piece is pretty puffy. She's often laughing. She is quite simply a joy multiplier, driven, tireless, effortlessly popular, but also someone who reminds us of ourselves. Now, I have nothing bad to say about Jill Biden, a teacher who has thrown herself into the role of First Lady. But Vogue never put Melania Trump, who was an actual fashion model, on the cover, or Laura Bush, or Nancy Reagan, but did do covers with Michelle Obama and Hillary Clinton. It's purely partisan. Apparently, only Democratic First Ladies remind us of ourselves. Gwen Berry won 3rd place for hammer throwing in the U.S. Olympic trials and turned her back on the flag during the anthem. And while the Biden White House defends her right to protest, media conservatives are eviscerating her for disrespecting the country. Some GOP lawmakers want her kicked off the American team. Berry defended her stance on Black News Channel.
If you know your history, you know the full song of the national anthem. The 3rd paragraph speaks to slaves in America, our blood being slain and pilfered all over the floor. It's disrespectful, and it does not speak for Black Americans. I never said that I hated the country. Never said that.
I'm not going to even get into her conspiracy theory that the anthem playing was timed to embarrass her, or the old tweets in which she disparaged white people and Mexicans. Look, I get that athletes have a right to protest, but to me, it's very different when you're representing the United States of America. Speak out all you want in other venues, but don't turn your back on the Stars and Stripes. Otherwise, maybe you shouldn't try out for our Olympic team. Working at the New York Times must be pretty grueling. Corey Sika, who quit the style section as editor a couple months ago, now writes, if you are unhappy or frequently say you're exhausted, if maybe you cry at work a little bit more than you personally think is reasonable, if you wake up in the morning and consider dying instead of going to work, you clearly owe it to yourselves to do something else. The job makes you think about dying? Yeah, I'd say that's a neon warning sign. The Times wasn't happy with his laid-back management style, which Sika doesn't deny. He admits it's risky to leave a good job, but he says the alternative, staying put, degrading like an old yogurt, is to become a worse person.